contribution to wilderness and to wilderness conservation. Why did I accept the job? What I already told you, I have a passion for tourism. It's my personal passion. And that passion has made me what I am. And I was one of the founders in the Dutch industry to make mass tourism work. And I'm very happy, and it's clear enough I have done it. But there is also another person. First, I saw what mass tourism did in special areas. If I give you the example of the Costa del Sol, then you see that what we did with a very nice area. And I'm also convinced of the fact that if we are not have a contribution to nature, to culture from our industry, then we don't have in 50 years no industry anymore. Third, what have we done with our industry? What for effects does mass tourism has for our industry? Of course, I'm glad that a lot of people are going on holiday. But from the other side, we have made from holidays a commodity. And commodities gives you not the room to add value at your life. And commodity has to do with lean and mean business, has to do with to get the lowest price your holiday. And nowadays, I'm wild, but also a little bit conservative. In earlier times, a holiday was something special. If I go now back to my family, to my aunt, and I ask, what did you here with your holiday? They don't know what they did. They said to each other, were we this year in Italy or in Spain? Or was it Turkey? The only thing what they know is that the price was well. 10 days, holiday, for 395 euros to Turkey. That has become our industry. And I ask you, has that to go on? From one side I said, okay, everybody should have holiday. With disturbance and disturbed areas, etc., etc. But what is the added value compared to the experiences you have? To my opinion, mass tourism has become a commodity in the sense of I need a house, I need food, I need a car, and I need a holiday. It is not something special anymore. And I'm very curious if we are able in the industry to bring at least the extra experience back. That was for me the reason, and also my passion, to accept this job, because I'm now able to give a prospect, a future tourist, something extra and something special experience for nature. And then I'm back 30 years ago, wherein in the time that I started, where Holland didn't have real mass tourism. I had a contribution to mass tourism. And I ask you, do you agree that we have back, because I have the passion for this experience, can we bring it back in a way that holidays, free time, leisure is something special again? Or how will be traveling and holidays in the future? Can we put the clock back? Thank you. First, the question is not new for me, of course, because everybody said, listen, if everybody is not going to Turkey and they are all going to your parks, then there is no wilderness anymore. You're quite right. But from the other side, and I can tell you, we cannot accommodate all the people who are coming to the areas. But it gives you, first, the idea that there is also another possibility, and you can join it, because now the parks, there will be altogether 2.3 million visitors altogether, so that is real a lot. Of course, there are a lot of local visitors in the parks over there, and there are also, you saw it in Slovakia or in Bulgaria or in Georgia, where I was this year. You saw that people are going with their disturbing Lada to the entrance of these parks. But I hope with this kind of tourism, first to educate and to give at least people a possibility to contribute to that kind of areas, and at least give the possibility to this kind of areas. And in a society as the Netherlands nowadays, where we are getting greener and greener, I think that it gives you also the idea that if you are going to Turkey, that you at least have a changing mentality. And that's where I believe in. They're giving this kind of examples to tell there is more than only a hotel with 3,000 or 4,000 beds. There's more in this world, and if we accept that there are more and other experiences as Turkey, Greece, etc., etc. When I see in my own neighborhood, living in the southeast of Holland, I see more and more people walking, cycling, coached by people from the university, goes into the woods, etc., etc. A third thing is, people in Europe don't want to pay for wilderness. If you are going to the United States and you are going to the parks over there, which is not a big success, but at least people are prepared to pay an entrance fee. If you're going, I was in Brazil, in the Pantanal, there are 500 people, 500 people per day allowed to go to visit the Pantanal, which is much more bigger than one or two or three parks together in Europe, and they pay $150 per person entrance fee. Through that, first, it is Brazil. Nobody knows that Brazil preserves so good their areas. People are, even American people, find $150 entrance fee high, but they are prepared to pay it for a special experience. Through that, the experience is very special. Second, you can maintain your area very well through this contribution. And that is what we, to my opinion, have to do in Europe. So we are only starting. Now, it is a real pleasure. I must say first that I'm not against what they did in Alanya, Antalya, etc., etc. You can imagine that, because, to my opinion, tourism is still a very clean industry. But I can tell you that Turkey, our 12th park next year, will be in the northeast of Turkey at the Black Sea. So thank you very much.
Welcome in Amsterdam. This is the Eurocree Daily. We share your passion for hospitality excellence.